Hi everyone, welcome to Learning by Doing with Praveen Kandan. This is Praveen. In this string programming interview exercise playlist, you will learn string programs step by step. This is Java string programming interview exercise session number 4, compare two strings. If you are serious about learning, then like the video and subscribe to the channel for more updates. Please click the bell icon and select all notification option. Don't choose personalized option. You may miss some session updates. Let's get started. So today's task is to compare two strings. How to compare two strings in Java programming? Now I'll discuss one by one. Before that, the base concept should be clear. In Java programming, it follows Unicode value concept. So Unicode character capital A means the Unicode value. In C programming, C++, you will use the ASCII format. Here we'll use the Unicode format because it supports 2 lakhs characters. Here the capital A Unicode value is 65. Capital B means 66. So totally 26 alphabets. So starting from 65 means capital Z should be 90. So capital C means what's the Unicode value? 67. Capital D means 68. This is uppercase. From using the lowercase Unicode value, small a starts from 97, small b 98, 26 alphabets means starting from 97 means small z value is what is that 122 because 26 alphabets, so it ends with 122. If small d Unicode value, find out what's the Unicode value of small d 100, small c means 99. If you are clear this foundations concept, then it's easy to understand the how to compare two strings in Java programming. So as usual, read the input from the user. For your reference, I'm running the code here. So get dot next line I'm giving as now DEF. So it will be stored in the which area, the memory representation, Excel, where it is. Yeah. So where will be stored? In the heap memory area only it will be stored because I'm getting the input from the user. So DEF. Next, this is about S1. So S1 is now referring as DEF. Next S2, what I'm giving ABC. These functions we already discussed in our string programming playlist. Please refer it. What's the usage of compare? Will compare the content in lexicographical order. So ABC. So ABC will be stored in the heap memory area. ABC. ABC. So now it will compare the Unicode value parallel lexicographical order. DEF. D means what is the D Unicode value? Assume that it is a D Unicode value. DEF means DEF is the first input string. So first you will check compare with the difference. D now. Second string what is that? ABC. So first string what is that? A. So D minus A. So what's the D Unicode value? 100. So 100 minus, so 100 minus, because it's going to take the difference. Small a value, what is that? 97. So if you're getting the difference, there itself it will be stopped. At that step itself, it will be stopped. So 100 minus 97, what's the difference? 3. Because small d Unicode value is 100, small a Unicode value is 97. 100 minus 97, 3. So what will return means positive value. Next step will not be proceed. It won't waste the time. So it will check S1 dot compare of S2 greater than 0. That is S1 dot to dot compare to of S2, that is S1 is greater than S2, it will give the positive result because what's the output you're getting here? S1 dot compare to S2, 3. 3 is the output here. The comparison result is now 3. So 3 is greater than 0 means what will print means S1 greater than S2. Now we can find out. So S1 string is greater than S2 string. You get the output as S1 greater than S2. For reference, I'm changing my sample input. Now what I'm giving means DEF, instead of DEF, this time I'm giving ABC and then DEF. What will happen here? ABC, here DEF. Here also you should change it A, B, C, D, E, F. So what is the A value? And then here D, A, here D. What's the A input value? 97. So 97 minus 100. So what's the output? Minus 3, negative value. Here itself will be stopped because difference is the minus 3. Minus 3. Okay, done. So what will happen here? Minus 3 greater than 0, S1 dot compare to, will check minus 3 greater than 0, definitely not false. Now control B transfer to end leaf, S1 dot compare to S2, minus 3 less than 0, obviously the condition is true. What will print? You will get the output as S1 less than S2. You will get the message as S1 less than S2. I'm giving another sample input like equals or reference. I'm giving simple input, then you can able to easily understand the input value ABC, ABC. What will happen? Here also ABC, here also ABC, here ABC, here also ABC. First we'll check A and A's difference. Yes, 97 minus 97, condition is true. Next, what will happen? B will check because it is equal, so it will again carry forward one by one. It will check. So B 98 minus 98 0, without it will produce the output as 0. Here also last step C, here also C. So 99 minus 99 is also 0. 0 is the last final answer. So first we'll check 0 greater than 0, condition false. 0 less than 0, condition false. Last condition 0 equal to 0. Yes, obviously it is true. It will give the output as S1 equal to S2. I hope you are clear with this comparison operation. If the session is useful, then please like the video and please share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.